Hello and welcome to with me, Winter NJ, to another video of Weekly Answer, in which this week, two anime this I'm going to be talking about for this week, because first anime to be ending this season. So I guess starting off with Dungeon Meshi, Delicious in Dungeon. So yeah, it was a surprisingly good anime, and unique as well. I honestly thought it was going to basically be another just food anime kind of thing, like we've kind of been getting over the last few years, I guess. That's kind of become a bit more normal, I think. To the point where you're actually getting something like that every season or something. But yeah, this actually has its own story, though it can basically just be dumbed down to just trying to save Fallon. So yeah, you also got the whole dungeon adventures and stuff, eating monsters, adding on to that. So yeah, overall, really good. I'll say that much. Don't really want to say too much because don't really want to spoil things, but yeah. Thankfully, this has already gotten its second season announced, considering where they ended this first season here. Honestly, was not that good of a stopping point, considering that final episode was honestly just basically build up to the second season, I guess, going into the next arc of the story or whatever. But yeah, I think the second season should actually be able to finish the story, I think. I'm not entirely sure about that, but hopefully it does. But yeah, that's all I have for Dungeon Meshi to talk about. So moving on to an Archdemon's Dilemma, How to Love Your Elf Bride, which it's basically another simple, wholesome romance anime, and not much else, to be honest. And I think the characters are honestly the best thing in it, with the dynamics between them and all that, with the whole awkward romance between Zag and Nephi, of course, and also Four being their adopted daughter, basically, and then just the character dynamics other characters also have going on and stuff. It's just generally pretty good, I feel like. But at the end of the day, it's still just another simple, wholesome romance anime and not much else, so yeah. Not really anything special, but it's a good watch, I would say at the very least. So, yeah, that's all the anime I have to talk about for this week done already. Great! At least next week's gonna be a lot more busier, considering a lot more things are gonna be ending. But yeah, I guess I can kind of do a little update for Azure Lane on how things are going on there for me. Events of course ended at this point. End up getting another burn meadow while grinding D4. Seriously, I've gotten a few extras of her already at this point. So all those of course getting converted to the augment stones or whatever it is. Which is nice, I guess, considering I'm pretty sure I need those. But yeah, apparently another event's actually added to our archives finally. I definitely know it's something I've not seen before, so I'll get around to doing that eventually once I kind of get caught up on everything else. So yeah, I've also basically finished Operation Saturn at this point as well. Actually finished the whole story in it, considering for the entire thing with Operation Saturn, I basically had it where in Chapter 1 I finished the entire sector off before moving on to Chapter 2. Finished off the entire sector there before moving on to Chapter 3 and just kind of repeated that until the point where I actually had everything done. So yeah, got all the sectors and everything fully under my control. But yeah, of course did the Arbiter fight at the end. Beat it on normal mode, and there's absolutely no way in hell I'm going to be able to beat the darn thing on hard mode, considering, yeah, the progress does not stay. I do not have fleets strong enough to be able to deal with that in just 4 fights, because you only have 4 fleets. So, yeah, going to have to get a lot stronger in order to be able to do that. But, yeah, so at this point, when it comes to Operation Saturn, I'm basically just doing daily missions at this point, I think. Also trying to get all the files and everything in each of the zones. Got the first 2 in each zone currently, and the third for one of them. But from what I can tell looking at Wiki, I won't be able to actually get any more files at this point, I think. Because I think you can only get like the first, third, and fifth files when it's dangerous and you haven't actually secured it yet. So I think I'm going to have to wait until the reset at the end of the month in order to actually get any more of those files, I think. Which is honestly really annoying. But if that's how it actually works, I should be able to basically get everything each next month by just focusing on that stuff over anything else. But yeah, I don't think I really have anything else to really mention for Azure Lane. Well, I finished grinding on 10-4 and getting Jinjitsu on that finally, so I finally decided to actually move on to Chapter 11 of Gate Story, so got that going on, I guess. So I should be able to start grinding those stages for the ships that you can get in those. It's going to take time to get all that stuff done. Use a lot of oil, which honestly kind of annoying considering I also need that oil for War Archives. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's enough for this episode, so yeah. That's there is the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.